Well, 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 what do we have here?
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
Ooh, opium. A precursor for morphine, isn't it? Poppy seeds. My, my, my. Said he didn't grow any other drugs as well, did he?
Couple more questions, if that's okay. What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Never extracted. Pods from a friend. Selling the pods to pensioners. Poppy seeds are used for decoration. Don't know if these are actually poppy pops. Never extracted them. Pods from a friend didn't want them. A friend. Okay, maybe those aren't anything, just for now. I guess I can't really prove that, can I?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, we'll walk our way up to Atlas, questioning people as we go.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
Well, that helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
I thought he said that auto-hypnosis wasn't very effective. Really? Okay. Guess not.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Huh. CCTV. Maybe we can get a copy of those. No thefts have happened since. About his theft. Baggies and mugging.
Be back
Alright.
later on, if that's okay.
I wish I could... He said that the pain in Ryan's hand is in his back. But then he says it's in his hands and he's trying to sell guitars and... I guess when I talk to Emma I can talk to her about the arthritis. Because I haven't done that yet. And then I can say, why was he trying to buy a guitar if he had arthritis? Potentially.
Ask you a couple more things, please. What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Anyway, let's go talk to the girlfriend and Simon, of course. Poppy pods. Poppy pods. Poppy pods. Check along here as well, just in case. Nope. It's 11 o'clock, you think they'd be in bed together by now.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Maybe there's trouble in paradise.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Wait a minute. Morphine is an opiate.
Aha. You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me. And the other person's the...
Victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear. Atlas seem to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Prime candidate. What about the thing where they don't do anything they're uncomfortable with? I mean, he just told me about that though, so I can't actually
Thank
question
you.
him about it.
Probably be back
fine.
later.
See what Emma has to say.
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
Wow, hasn't talked a lot. I've got a lot of things to ask her about.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Maybe Simon knocked off Kate because she was too good.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved. Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now, when I let him.
That's kind of strange. Alright, arthritis.
Did you know about Ryan Round's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Wow, okay.
Thank you. Probably
Let's
be
head
back
over to
later.
Atlas. It's getting too dark out here. Ooh, what do we have here?
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing.
What the fuck?
Pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Shit.
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test?
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments. Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Let's go and check what's in the car. The fuck was going on with that threshold testing though? That's pretty strange. Let's have a little look in here, shall we? Fancy new car, Jenks?
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
Paying off Kate Vine, but for what? £500? Why, that's like almost 750 to 1,000 US dollars. Alright, let's go back to where we were in the woods. Don't think there'll be anything else, but may as well. Alright, let's take it to Ryan. See what he has to know about poppy pods and monies. Check the door to the right. Nope.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Interesting, interesting. No ulterior motive.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
How strange.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It seems a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Oh, maybe I'm right. Students aren't tested. Never asked. Never asked Simon to test Kate. Alright, let's get back to Simon.
Thank you.
See if we can use that information against him.
Couple more questions, if that's okay? Be back later on, if that's okay. Thank you.
Okay, can't ask him
Probably be
about I
back
guess I'll have to
later.
talk to Rebecca and her father-in-law. They might know something.
A few more questions, please. Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, it's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But
Mostly they aren't up to it.
what happens then?
They get sacked.
What?
That's it for the
Alright,
time
let's go
being.
talk
Thank you.
to... see if anyone's in the restaurant. The restaurant was only used for one thing. That's unfortunate.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
At least we can ask him about the check.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Oh, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Kate wasn't blonde, was she? She's like a brunette. That's not blonde. You're talking about. Can I show him the license? Kate was drunk. Last around. She's not a blonde. What are you talking about, man? Or are my eyes just like dying? Huh. What about the third eye accusations of slave trading? The little kickback could be something mysterious. There's guilt. It leaves this accusation. They have their own IT guy.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Talk to James, and I guess I'll talk to the chief.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Wouldn't know about that. Wouldn't know about that. Okay. Yes, I've asked everything.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Let's see what the chiefy has to say.
Got something interesting, Jenks?
Very much so, sir. An interesting discovery in Ryan's car. A cheque for £500 from Ryan made out to Kate.
Blimey, how does he explain that?
He said it was an incentive. Apparently he'd heard she was thinking of leaving the course.
What made her so special that they were willing to pay her to stay?
Just a good student, I suppose.
Nah, doesn't add up. £500 is a lot more than an incentive, Jenks. You can buy questions in Parliament for that kind of money. Sounds pretty desperate. Keep on at Ryan about it. Oh, and get yourself another drink.
Another drink. Thanks, Chief.
I'm having one. Bye.
Alright, let's go talk to Ryan then. Another drink. Does that mean I should go to the pub?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Let's see. Little incentive. No ulterior motive for Kate. Alright, let's go through what we have here. Ah, Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy. Obvious. What? Meant money as little incentive for Kate. Said Kate enjoyed the course and seemed happy. Oh, what are you oh my god, why? Why? Kate enjoyed the course and appeared to be happy. He had heard that Kate wanted the... Why isn't this a match? Dang it. Alright. Kate was drunk. Hadn't expected any emotional problems. Never seen the last. Doesn't know. She lost it. Never bought a freedom necklace. Told Rebecca to tape over it, prevent injury. Had to pay Lepian's presents. Never used DTC. Settlement fee? No ulterior motive. Maybe Kate's argument? No. I really am surprised that there is no ulterior motive for giving Kate the money, and that these ones didn't seem to work. Why didn't she give it? dear. Maybe one of these ones. Best student becomes prime candidate. Prime candidates get a very good job. Why would that be the money wouldn't be a very good incentive then, wouldn't it? Simon had been trying to undermine Kate. Never asked Simon to test Kate. Students aren't tested. Simon had been trying to undermine Kate. Oh! Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way.
Aha. So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Jenks, tell me what you know first, but this time I've got something to tell you.
Really? Well, what I found out is that Simon was asked by Ryan to test Kate to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate.
Prime what?
Prime candidate. It's the best of the bunch, the best Atlas student. The prime candidate gets an instant job on a fantastic salary as soon as they leave the course.
And how do they work out who's the best of the bunch?
That's what